Hi guys, welcome back to my class. Today I'll be guiding you through a 30-minute everyday yoga practice. I hope this class will leave you energized and also grounded. With that being said, let's get started. We're gonna meet in the center of the mat, coming onto your glutes and your feet on the ground. Place your hands onto your shins and find your spine nice and tall and shoulders relaxed. And we'll take several cats and cows. Take a huge breath in, start to pull your knees back and pull your heart forward at the same time. And lift your gaze. As you exhale, start to straighten your elbows around through the spine, chin to chest, leaning back. Inhale, pull your heart forward and lift your gaze. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest, and leaning back. Deep breath in, open up your heart and look at the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, round through the spine. Pull your navel in towards your spine. And inhale, heart forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, chin to chest, and stay there for a couple of more breaths. And feel free to roll your head from side to side several times, like half rolls, feeling your shoulders and your neck. And feel free to close your eyes to get deeper into those stretches. And then come back to center and bring your spine back to neutral position. And cross your ankles and find your cross-legged seated pose. Spine nice and tall. Sitting bones grounded to the earth. Place your fingertips all the way down. Deep breath in, lift your left arm up. And exhale to your side bend to your right. Left hip grounded to the earth. Relax your face and breathe. And then start to reach your left arm forward and pulling your left palm down and right arm up and over your right ear. Right side body stretch. Right hip grounded to the earth. And relax your face. And then reach your right arm forward and pulling your right hand down. And now left arm up and over your left ear. Breathe into the spaces between your ribs and your left hip areas. And reach your left arm forward and right arm up and over your right ear. And breathe. And then engage your core to lift yourself up, both arms up overhead. And now slowly bring your hands at your heart center to your prayer. And now place your fingertips on your mat in front and slowly press yourself up to your tabletop pose, stacking your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And start to rock your hips from side to side several times, feeling the outer side of your hip stretch. Keep pressing your fingertips down to the earth and keep softening your facial muscles while you're moving. And then come back to center. Tuck your toes under and open your fingers nice and wide. Start to lift your hips up high towards the sky to your down dog. And relax your neck and head. And start to pedal out through your feet by bending one knee and the other, giving lots of love and attention to the backs of your legs. And keep breathing in and out through your nose, feeling the earth beneath you, supporting you and giving you lots of nourishing energy. And then come back to your neutral downward facing dog. Take a huge breath in. Start to lift your right leg up to your three-legged. As you exhale, pull the knee to your chest and then plant that foot to the earth between your hands. Sink your left knee down and release your left foot. Press down through your right foot to rise up to your lower lunge, arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, relax your shoulders and relax your face. And then release your fingertips all the way down. Shift your hips back, straighten your right knee out. Flex your right toes to your half split. Square off your hips, facing forward. Feel free to bend your right knee and your mouth. And breathe into the back of your right leg. And now bend your right knee, fingertips underneath your shoulders. Tuck your left toes under to lift yourself up to your high lunge, arms up overhead. Your hips are still facing forward. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath into the fingertips. As you exhale, sink your hips down even deeper to the ground. And then open up your hips to your left side, coming into your warrior two. Back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Take your arms out and relax your shoulders. Right knee bent at about 90 degrees. And then release your arms down behind your back and interlace your fingers and press your palms together to open up your chest. And then fold over inside of your right leg. So kind of like your right shoulder is right above your right knee. Keep pressing your feet down evenly. Engage your core and breathe in this beautiful, humble warrior. And now release your hands down underneath your shoulders. Pivot on your back foot, pointing forward. And then heel toe your right foot, so your hands inside of your right foot. Turn your right toes out at about 45-degree angle. Start to shift your body back and forth several times. Your left knee up off the mat. And then come back to center. Sink your left knee down. Untuck your left toes and feel free to stay here. Or option to bend your left knee and then grab your left foot with your right hand, coming onto the knife edge of your right foot to your twist. Keep kicking the foot back. Relax your face and shoulders down away from your ears. And if you're in option to release the foot, right hand underneath your shoulders, tuck your left toes under, lift your hips up and back as you step your right foot back to your down dog. Stay here for several breaths, catching your breath. Okay, good. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up to your three-legged. Exhale, pull the knee towards your chest and plant the foot down between your hands. Sink your right knee down to the earth. Untuck your right toes. Press down to your left foot to rise up to your lower lunge. Arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath into the fingertips. As you exhale, relax your shoulders as you pull your navel in. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release your fingertips down to the earth. Shift your hips back, straighten your left knee out, and flex your left toes into this half split. Shoulders away from your ears, and your hips are facing forward. Feel free to bend your knee as much as needed. Stay here for several breaths, giving lots of love into the hamstring of your left leg and calf. Bend your left knee, tuck your right toes under, and start to lift yourself up to your high lunge. Arms up overhead, hips are still facing forward. Deep breath into the fingertips. As you exhale, sink your hips down to the earth just a little bit more. Huge breath in once again. As you exhale, turn your hips to your right, to your warrior two. Plant your right foot down parallel to the back of your mat. Take your arms out and look over your left fingertips. Breathe in and breathe out. And release your arms down behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms together to open up your chest. Huge breath in. As you exhale, fold over, down towards the earth, bringing your left shoulder closer to your left knee. Hands away from your bum. Keep pressing your feet down evenly to the earth. Feel this beautiful and humble warrior inside you. And slowly release your fingertips all the way down and turn your right toes facing forward. Heel toe your left foot out, so your left hand inside of your left foot. Turn your left foot out at about 45-degree angle. And start to rock your body forward and back several times, feeling your right front thigh stretch. And then come back to center. And sink your right knee down. Untuck your right toes. Feel free to stay here, or option to start to bend your right knee and grab your right foot with your left hand as you come onto the knife edge of your left foot. Start to kicking that foot back towards your hand. Relax your shoulders and relax your gaze and breathe into this hip and hip flexor stretch. Okay, good. If you're in second option, release the foot down, tuck your right toes under, and then lift your hips up and step your left foot back to your down dog. Relax your neck and head between your upper arms and breathe in and out through your nose, coming back to your physical body, feeling the earth supporting you, and then the sky giving you lots of uplifting, energizing energy. Okay, good. And now slowly release your knees down, walk your knees back as you bring the front of your body all the way down, resting onto your forearms, onto your palms, to this Sphinx pose. Your elbows right below your shoulders or a little bit past your shoulders. Your feet with hip width distance apart. And keep pressing your hands down and back. And relax your glutes as much as you can to protect your lower back. And breathe. And then slowly bring your left palm underneath your left shoulder and roll onto your right hip to your side Sphinx pose. Come on up to your right palm and stack your legs together. And relax your right hip down. And feel free to Bring your left foot in front of your right leg. Find your own option, listening to your own body. And find one spot that you want to make a steady and loving gaze with. And stay here breathing mindfully into your right IT band area. Okay, good. And now bring your gaze back down, coming back to your Sphinx pose onto your forearms as a transition to the other side. And now roll onto your left hip. Come on up to your right palm and left palm. Stack your legs together, or option to bring your right foot in front of your left leg. Find your own option, listening to your own body. Maybe second option will give you more stretch in your left IT band. Find your own option. Do not force too much. And again, find one spot that you want to make a steady gaze with and breathe mindfully. Okay, good. And now slowly bring your gaze back down, coming back to your neutral Sphinx pose. And then stack your hands together and rest your forehead on them. Relax everything to the earth. Nothing to resist. And then go ahead and bend your knees so your feet facing towards the sky. And start to find some feet circles to one direction 4 or 5 times, giving some relief to your lower back area. Keep softening the muscles in your face. And then reverse that directions. Another 3 circles for your lower back. Okay, good. Come back to center and release your feet down to the earth. Huge breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth and set it out. Go ahead, place your hands next to your chest and press your hips up and send your hips back onto your heels to your child's pose. Rest your forehead on the ground and flip your palms up towards the sky. Stay here for several breaths. Feeling every inhale, expanding your whole body. And then every exhale, grounding you down to the earth. And turn your palms down and slowly lift yourself all the way up to your seated pose. Go ahead, take your feet to one side, and then we're gonna meet in lying down position. So lay yourself back down to the earth. Your knees bent, feet on the ground. Arms down by your side. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh and lift your left foot off of the mat. And interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring or in front of your left shin. Flex your right toes and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull the knee closer to your chest. Don't go too fast. And find your own perfect spot for your hips. And stay there with your breath and your love. Okay, good. And now release your hands down. And bring your left foot back down and drop both knees over towards your right and your mount. Relax your left shoulder down towards the earth as much as you can. But again, do not force too much. Relax your face and relax your heart and your hips. And now bring both knees all the way up back to center and uncross your right leg. And now go ahead, cross your left ankle over your right thigh and interlace your fingers behind your right hamstring or in front of your right shin and flex your left toes. Deep breath in. As you exhale, pull that knee closer to your chest. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and soften your face. Soften your heart and breathe into this beautiful, nourishing stretch in your hips and your lower back. And then release your hands and the right foot back down to the earth. Drop both the knees over towards your left and your mount. For your spinal twist, relax your shoulders down, especially your right one. And then soften your heart and soften your hips. And breathe into this stretch in your right hip. Okay, good. And now bring both knees all the way up back to center and uncross your left leg and squeeze both knees in towards your heart, giving yourself a beautiful and loving hug. Big, huge squeeze. Close your eyes and feel the love inside you. And now place your arms inside of your knees and grab the ankles. That's option 1. Option 2, grab the outer blades of your feet and then open your feet wide apart to your happy baby pose. So your feet facing towards the sky. And gently press your feet down towards the earth for a deeper stretch in your hips. And close your eyes and go deeper inside of a beautiful, nourishing stretch in your hips. And then draw your knees together, hug your knees in, and start to find some ankles to one direction, and then to the other direction. And extend your legs up towards the sky, and place your hands behind your hamstring or calves or ankles, or grab the big toes with your fingers. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need. And breathe into the backs of your legs. Okay, good. Slowly bend your knees and extend your legs all the way down to the earth, one at a time. We are coming into final resting pose, savasana. Release your arms down by your side with your palms facing up and relax your legs so your feet can flap open to the outside. And feel free to place your left hand onto your chest and right hand onto the belly. And close your eyes. And take a moment to allow your whole body to truly sink into the earth. No resistance, no fighting, but just allowing and arriving in your home, sweet home, on your mat, your sanctuary at this present moment. And I'll call you back when it's ready. So take your time connecting with yourself through your awareness and your breath. Slowly bring your awareness back into your physical body and start to wiggle your toes and fingers slowly and quietly and lovingly. And feel free to find some ankle rolls and wrist rolls. And then come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Start to reach your arms up overhead, deepening your breath. As you exhale, release everything to the earth. And then squeeze your knees in with your arms. And take some gentle rocks from side to side several times, giving your lower back nice sweet massage. And then come back to center and release your feet down and gently roll onto one side and make a pillow with your upper arm there. And then whenever you're ready, slowly press yourself up to your seated pose. You can sit in a cross-legged, or you can sit in kneeling position. So find the most comfortable seat for your own body. Keep your eyes closed and place your hands at your heart center to your prayer, and take a few moments to scan your whole body from top to bottom and scan your breath and scan your mind and feel them as they are without any judgment. Notice them, feel them, accept them exactly as they are. And I thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.